morning students, how are you? Have your breakfast? Let's start our lesson. Okay, before start our lesson, let's see the code. That is, துதித்தலே இன்பமும் ஏற்றதுமா இருக்கிறது. Okay, today let's see the continuation of our lesson. Sound, that is speed of sound. Today we are going to learn about what? Speed of sound. Speed of sound. Okay, this is very familiar word or familiar formula you have seen in your maths subject. Okay, that is speed of sound. Speed of sound is defined as a distance traveled by a sound in given in a distance traveled by a sound per unit time. Distance traveled by a sound per unit time. That is, speed is denoted by the letter capital S. Distance is denoted by the letter capital D, and time is taken as capital T. So, speed of sound is defined as a distance traveled by a wave. Here, sound is distance traveled by a sound in unit time in a given elastic medium. In a given what? Elastic medium. And if we take the distance traveled by one wave, if we take the distance traveled by one wave, and there will be what? One wavelength, and it propagate through a medium in 1 second. If a distance traveled by one wave and produce one wavelength and it propagate through a medium in 1 second. So the formula will be speed is equal to speed when we denoted as capital V. Here velocity is equal to one wavelength. Velocity is equal to one wavelength. Wavelengths can be denoted by the letter lambda. One wavelength divided by one time period. Time period is denoted by the letter capital T. Right? So V is equal to lambda. By T. We get V is equal to lambda by T. If the time period, if we take if you consider time period, we have seen earlier, that is the frequency and time period are reciprocal to each other, right? Can you remember that frequency and time period are reciprocal to each other? So if you take time period here, so the formula will be 1 by n. N means what? Frequency. So substitute according to T, substitute n. So we substitute V is equal to lambda divided by for T 1 by n. So we get lambda into n. So the new formula for speed of sound is lambda into n. See here, what is this? It's a tuning fork, right? It's a what? It's a tuning fork. What's the purpose of tuning fork? To see the vibration, that is compression, that is what we can see. Yes, compression and rare fraction of sound waves, right? So this is a model of tuning fork. See, I am while shaking in normal in the real tuning fork, while you shake, it produces some vibration in this medium, and you can found the compression and rare fraction, right? So this is a model of tuning fork. And here it has said that the last point is the speed of sound almost remain same for same for all frequency in a given medium, under the same physical condition. The speed of sound is same for, the speed of sound will be almost same for all frequency. The speed of sound, what is the speed of sound? 3 into, what is the speed of speed of light? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. What is the speed of light? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second is the speed of light. Okay, speed of light. Likewise, the speed of sound, there is a likewise the speed of sound is almost remains same for all frequency under the same physical condition. Okay, let's see a chart. If the speed of sound at 25 degrees Celsius, if a speed of sound at 25 degrees Celsius, see the state, substances and speed. If the state may be solid, the state may be liquid, or its state may be gases. If in the state of solid, like example aluminium, the speed of sound will be 6420, and in steel the speed is 5960, and in iron the speed is 5950. Okay, likewise in water, in sea water the speed is 1530, and the distilled water the speed is 1498, and in gas such as aluminium in gas 6420, the same. See, in solid and liquid also, so in solid and gas the aluminium speed is same, and in steel 965, here 5960, don't forget it, compare it. And in iron 346, here 5950, here another one iron 360. Okay, if the air in air at 0 degrees Celsius, the speed of sound will be 331. At 22 degrees Celsius, it will be 334. Only three numbers are increased. Okay, understand? Today we have learned about speed of sound, and the speed of sound formula is what? Speed is equal to distance by time. If the speed is taken for one wavelength, for one wave, so the wavelength is one wavelength, and it propagates through 1 second. So we can write the formula is V is equal to lambda by T. So what is the formula for T? T is equal to 1 by N. So V is equal to N into lambda. Okay, understood? Okay, students, today we have learned about speed of sound, and we have seen the model of tuning fork, and we have seen some sound. We have seen some elements sound in it. Yes, thank you, students.